Let's unbox the all-new Apple Watch Series 10. Now this is a 46mm aluminum model in jet black with a glossy finish. So I'll tell you more about the watch as we go along. Apple always nails the unboxing experience, and there really isn't much to be said about the Apple box. So let's go ahead and get right into it. There's just two flaps at the bottom, like so. Okay, so that's interesting. A watch pattern all along, and that's it. Let's put this aside. And here we have the watch face itself. Like I said before, this is the 46mm in aluminum gloss finish, and the Milanese loop in slate black. I think that's the name of the color, if I'm not mistaken. Now this is a premium add-on. You have to pay a little bit extra for it. This, in my personal opinion, looks the most sleek and beautiful all around, I think. And I think between the other straps, this one will last you a lot longer. So let's go ahead and unbox the band first. The standard Apple experience, just very nice. Alright, so instantly we're greeted with the Milanese loop. This is a modern take on the 19th century Milanese design. This is all stainless steel mesh, which wraps smoothly around your wrist with a magnetic buckle. It's supposed to be infinitely adjustable just because of the fact that you have a mesh which is so incredibly thin and small. And over here you have the instructions to how you can install the band to your watch, adjust it for a closer fit, and how you can remove it with, I think, an undo latch. So let's take this out. What else is in the box? Just a paper. Oh, no Apple sticker. Maybe they give it with the watch. Okay. So here is the loop itself. And you gotta undo this. Yeah. Dude, Apple's always thinking outside the box. And it's so obvious. Intricate, but obvious. I like it. Yeah, it's gotta... I had to rip the box a bit. Okay, that's your slate Milanese loop. Beautiful color. And this is one end, and this is the other. Okay, we'll come back to it with the watch face. So let's jump into the watch face now. And unbox. It's a very iPhone-esque experience in terms of the unboxing. The strap on both sides. One here. And one here. Okay. So, moment of truth. Before we go further into the video, I just want to take this time and say if you guys like watching my content, I would really appreciate if you could like this video and subscribe to my channel, as it helps me out a lot and motivates me to keep on doing this and making all sorts of content that helps you guys. And now let's continue with the video. Okay. Alright, I was expecting the watch to be in the middle, but again, but that's good, that works. So let's go ahead and check this section out. Okay, I think that's the charging cable. That is Apple's fast charging USB-C magnetic cable. Now, if you want the full fast charging experience, you're gonna need a 20-watt or higher adapter, which isn't included in the box. Classic Apple these days. So let's put this aside. Okay, they gotta have a sticker here. Check this out. Okay, a lot of paperwork. Yeah, I'm really not interested in checking this out, but a lot of paperwork and still no sticker. Did Apple move away from their stickers? I mean, I guess. But here is the star of the show, the watch. How is there no latch to take it out? Okay. And let's put this all aside for now. Alright, so that is it. That is what you're paying north of $500 for. This is super small. Let's take it out of the casing. Dude, it's very slippery. You should be able to push it right out of the protective case here. Okay. Right here. And it's already turning on. I think I pushed onto the button. And look at that. Now the jet black finish looks absolutely stunning. And Apple's used a special 30-step anodization process to achieve this deep, glossy look, which is very similar to the iPhone 7 back in the day. And honestly, I'm all for it. Definitely stands out compared to the matte aluminum finishes from previous generations. It also is incredibly lightweight and solid. The Series 10 is about 10% thinner than the Series 9, making it even more comfortable on the wrist. And let's go ahead and put the strap on right over here. Now you should have one way for the bottom and the other for the top, or perhaps not. Yeah, this is how it's supposed to be. This is supposed to be at the bottom because you undo the buckle on this side as opposed to doing it on the other. So it should just simply slide in place and lock itself. Yep. That feels snug. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Okay, I think that's in place. All right, so right here. And that's how you put it on with the slate Milanese loop. Like so. And right away you notice the larger screen. It's about 10% bigger than the Series 9, giving us more real estate for text and whatever other use case you might have for it. And it's about 40% brighter as well, so it should help with visibility outside as well. So a definite plus on that. And the thinner profile is definitely noticeable. It's a lot thinner than the previous generations. Apple has managed to slim it down while keeping the battery life the same, which I think Apple states this thing can run for 18 hours a day, and it fast charges as well, so you can have 80% battery in just about 30 minutes of charge. So that is beautiful. Now let's take it off. And right here, to be very honest, there's not a lot of weight to it, so that's a definite plus over there as well. And we'll dive into all the new features in another video. Do let me know down in the comments if that's something you guys would like. I can make a more in-depth video after having used it for a little while, so that's definitely something I can do. But just to name a few new features, we now have improved sleep tracking with sleep apnea detection, an upgraded LTPO3 OLED display, and a built-in speaker. Now that's done for the first time. You can listen to music or podcasts right from your watch. I believe the speakers are right here on this side. So you can play whatever you want right from the watch, and you really don't even need to take your phone out. So at this point, I think they're just turning this into a full-blown computer on your wrist, to the point that you don't even need to take your phone out of your pocket. And this time around, Apple's calling this to be a complete redesign. And to be very honest with you, I don't think this is a redesign, but the fact that Apple's calling it a redesign, I think they're gonna be sticking with this sort of design language for the watch. They're not gonna move away from the squircle, turning it into a circle like a regular conventional watch, or like the Samsung smartwatch series. So I think this is definitely something that is quite intriguing and something out of the box, and I think it's been working for Apple, so why not? This is my review for the Apple Watch Series 10. Do like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.